Hey, back on the G5 Pro build here. We've been really working on a lot of, let's call them the trinket, the small things, the stuff that really sucks a lot of your time up. I mean, you can build an A-arm here and there, and we can order suspension, and we can fit engines, but some of this stuff is what really, truly sets the build apart too. So we got some of the pieces here, we'll run over them, and we'll get them installed and kind of go from there. So some of the ones we have is, like in your panels we've got a lot of block-off plates. So we've got one that mounts down on the bottom here, blocks off the bottom. We've got one that we hand peen and rolled that'll cover up the front of the engine right through here, because the engine actually hangs out on this particular unit when we cut the panel open here. So a nice clean look that we've got through here. And of course, yeah, we're gonna be powder coating and mounting, and this stuff will look great. You'll see that when we get done, but we've got a couple of that going on. In the back here, we've got some cooling we've been working on. You know, we had to make an out on this head and into the bottle. We had to make a bottle mount. We actually use it at our main engine brace that we built as one of our mounting. It goes back into the cooler. We're still got to fit out of the cooler back into the engine. We're working on that right now. We're going to run battery mount. We've got battery mount's going to be rib nut back into the tunnel that we got. We've got a fuel pump we're finishing up right here. The next thing, we've got a little bit some of the mounting that we've done here with the ECUs. So rubber mount the ECU on the side. We're going to stock one. We also have got a recoil here and a recoil mount that mounts up here. We'll get that in there for you and show you how this all goes back together. We'll get some plastic on it then too and start finishing this build so you guys can see this complete mock-up a little more what it looks like. So we'll get the guys over here, we'll get this together and show you what it looks like when we're done. All right, guys, we are closing in on some of this fab work here. So we talked a lot about the side clutch cover, the custom fab we've got there. One of the things we needed to do is we need to get a mold built here, because on the G5 we got this big gas tank that we took out. We made the custom tank that we talked a little about. So we've got a nice fab work right here set up, nice body lines and everything. And then rumor has it we had a seat coming in somewhere around here. Special delivery. Perfect, guys. This is what we've been waiting for. One of the new custom seats to match. Imagine that. We got to make perfect, you know. So, but they did a nice job. So again, got some blue and purple. Looks pretty good. And we are getting closing on this. We got a little more plastic we'll hit on here in the next overview. Start closing on this project so we can tear it down and get to powder coat and see what we got. We're getting somewhere. So we've been working on the sled the last couple weeks, trying to get the final touches on it here. Get the handlebars set on, get the controls mounted, basically get everything we need before we do this disassembly. So as we get this machine closer and closer to final assembly, there's a lot of little touches that need to be done. The main thing is there's certain things that have to be done after our powder coat and ready to go. So you can see we're at a point right now where we do have a sled. It is all mocked together. It's pretty much ready to go. We've got a few final touches we're gonna hit on here. And then get this thing apart, get it over to powder, get it over to anodize, coat some pipes, miscellaneous things that need to be done, get it back in, and we'll do this final assembly and setup and get ready for the driver. So, but as you can see, you know, over the last 4 or 5 months here, we've been putting this sled together, and it's basically ready to be disassembled completely now and get set up. Definitely stay tuned as we kind of get to the next episode where you see this thing as a sled, firing, ready to go. And on the dyno. Maybe it'll start right now, I don't know. See? Ready to roll. See you at the next episode.